Right. The light. Sorry about that. That camera, it has a light. I don't use it. I have the room light, the special light that I have in place. So, hello people. How is everybody doing? Do I sound ever so clear and nice? I hope so. So I've just refreshed this. How about I refresh it once more? Because we need to start talking about what we see here. We need to start talking about what's going on in terms of the sales. So, Blackout SAR. It's only sold just over 22,000 sales. In total, I reckon we could probably end up seeing maybe around 23,000. There's probably a fair bit more. Remember, private accounts that aren't being tracked by SCMM and whatnot. It's out there. So, with what I see here, that Blackout SAR is looking to be a very nice buy order. A very nice potential purchase as well. Now we've already done our buy orders last night, as we can see, the abnormal skins. That was an abnormal. It's looking like it's going to comfortably be rising up in price as time goes on. Now maybe it will suffer over the course of the next few weeks. That very well could happen, as would many other skins. I did have a bit of a talk about that yesterday. I'll upload it into a video and we'll talk about that. Someone was unsure, or he was a bit worried that, hey, it looks like skin prices are going down. It looks like they're declining. And this is a routine pattern that happens usually every year. As we enter the fall or the autumn season, wherever you call it, we tend to see skin prices go down. And we're very likely going to see skin prices go down even more as we see the next CSGO major tournament play out throughout November. Then we also have the winter sale, so people tend to sell up skins so they can get some Steam wallet to be able to buy cheap games during the winter Christmas sale. So yeah, throughout all of this time, there's a moth. I didn't get him. So throughout all of this time, we're probably going to start seeing some skin prices go down. We never really got like a summer hype, did we? It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. We got to work with that. So Blackout SAR, it looks like it'll comfortably hold its price. Now with the buy orders, they're going all the way up to $2. This looks exactly like a graffiti storage, you know, with all the graffiti storage skins that we saw in the past few weeks. It's looking like it's exactly the same, and most of those graffiti storages are holding up their price perfectly fine. So, now let's start talking about black gold boots. I've been talking with a whole bunch of people, and it does seem to get to the point where loads of people are preferable to choose boots over gloves. Now, if the black gold gloves are done very nicely with over 22,000 sales, and I've spoken to many people, and everybody says, oh, I prefer boots over gloves, we've only got around 17,000 boots sold. A lot less compared to the gloves. They sold at the same price. This is in the positive. Now, what do you reckon will happen if we see Black Gold Tier 2 as well? Well, there you go. Boots look like they're going to be in a comfortably fine position. Now, I did make a bit of a talk yesterday. Well, hang on a minute. How many boots in existence are below their rust or price? So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two and not include them. These are default skins. You get these two as a drop, so I'm not going to include them. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8. That's it. 8 out of 51 skins. Around 51. Yeah. 8 out of 51 skins are below their restore price. That means, in theory, with every pair of boots that comes out, there's only like a 20% chance they're going to go below the restore price. You know, that's not really a statistic you should follow, but with the amount of sales that I've seen, with the demand and the popularity that Black Gold has, I'm feeling confident that if we do eventually see that Black Gold Tier 2 appearing, this will jump up in price as well, along with all the other core pieces. The gloves very likely will jump up in price too. There's not many of them on the market. How do I know? Look what I see here. Wow! So, quick refresh. Let's see all those quantities and prices. Yep. So we've only got 92 gloves, 152 face masks, 128 black gold chest plates, 186 hoodies, 278 pants. Oh my! And let's not really count the boots at the moment because they've only just become marketable. So with that, these are looking like they're going to be interesting. Now we look at Knights Templar real quickly. Knights Templar, it jumped up in price by a lot. It spiked up with the existence of this. Will it hold? Very likely no. Very likely no. It's looking like the fad of it. So that when this initially came out, it was very in demand for a while. Then it cooled off. Then people didn't care for it. Now that we got this, the resurgence came back. Will it hold? I'm not sure. How long will people find it funny to dress up as crusaders and run around as knights and start attacking each other with swords and whatnot? You tell me. It's a unique design. I'm just not sure if it's going to hold. So, I did a buy order in these yesterday, last night, but I wasn't very strong with it. I only did around $1 because I feel like after a while they're eventually going to go down in price. So, and what buy orders did I do for this? I did a $1.20 and around $2 for this blackout SAR, and I did around $1.15, $1.20 for the boots, and around $1.80 for the boots as well. Yeah, that's what I did. I feel confident in them. And these, let's take a look. These are the boots. Hello, Black Gold boots. 979 requests to buy. This is currently selling right now for $1.99 in a Rust store, and the buy orders are going all the way up to around $1.80 almost. Very strong, lots of support. It's looking pretty good. So, yeah, that's good. Now, the Molten Visage Wood Door, over 15,000 sales. This is a bit of a problem. Now, I've been trying to figure out a positive. Here's the best thing I can come up with. Everybody at some point during their base's lifespan, they will be using a wooden door at some point. That's pretty much a guarantee. We can accept that. And I'm led to believe that, yes, with all of these in the negative, that's understandable, but I'm still under the impression that everybody has at least one decent wooden door skin, and that's what they stick with. That's why they're not buying into these afterwards. So I reckon if you're going to buy a decent recent wooden door skin, it's probably going to be Molten Visage. Now, is it going to maintain its $3 price? No, it's not. It really isn't. But with the buy order support that I'm looking at it at the moment, it probably will end up at around maybe $1.50, $2 for a while. Will it jump back up towards the end of the year? I think it would. Will it go back above $3 at any point in the future? I doubt it. I mean, how well has the rest of the Molten Visage collection been, for example? The doors aren't doing very well, so I don't think this is going to be doing as good. But then these two did sell a whole lot more, so this is probably going to end up around $1.50. Now I'm here talking about the pixel stuff, and I spoke about this many, many times. For you, my Rust Door rotation people, I'm going to pass on some knowledge that you probably haven't been told yet. This is being made by Divadan, the collection. I mean, he's made... Yeah, you get the idea. Divadan also makes TF2 skins. What's happening at the moment with TF2? We're about to have the TF2 Halloween update. For the next maybe 2 weeks, Divadan's going to be trying to making more TF2 cosmetics, unusual effects. He's also been involved with maps and whatnot. So he seems to be very involved with TF2 at the moment. It is very unlikely that we're going to see any pixel armor anytime soon. And with that, do you remember when I talked about how people got really impatient waiting for Skullkiller Tier 2 to finally appear, and the clothing started to suffer, the Tier 3 started to suffer, and then eventually we got the Skullkiller Tier 2, and then everything still spiked up in price regardless. Pixel is looking like it's going to end up in a situation very similar, where people are going to get impatient and they're going to start dumping them. And then eventually we'll get the Pixel armor. Because then eventually Divadan will put his eyes back over to Rust, and then he'll start making skins for Rust again. So yeah, you probably weren't aware of that. Didn't mean to touch the mouse. Mic. It's called a mic. That's a mouse. I'm sorry. But yeah, be aware of that. That's some very useful knowledge to be aware of. All right. So that means for the potential next two skins, or rather, what can progress is still only Black Gold and JPEG. Now, we have seen JPEG Tier 3 appear about a week ago. Could it appear today? It could. What could be appearing today could be Complete the Sets Week 2. Because TGG was sick. He couldn't make a list. He hasn't made a video. I wouldn't be surprised if Face Punch just turned around and said, we'll just do Complete the Set skins again. Because this current week is mostly clothing and armour. I reckon we're going to potentially see a complete the sets week 2 with a whole lot more weapons, tools, deployables, and then black gold tier 2. So that's my hope. That's my hope. Azul boots. Right, so let's just finish with the last abnormal skin, Dead Souls Metal Door. I really don't think it's going to hold. It's a $2 skin, and the buy orders are only going up to 90 cents. It's only got 195 requests to buy. That's looking doomed. I'm very sorry to say, but it only sold just over 6,000. Maybe we'll see a turnaround later on. Maybe someone will manipulate it. But is there a demand for Dead Souls? Sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, we have 4 regular skins that will be appearing today, that being the Azul boots, the Camouflage Tier 2 as well. So now let's talk about this. Camouflage Kilt has sold over 20,000. Now, the thing that we can relate to most closely was the Tier 3, and this has about 2,000 extra sales compared to these two. It has double the amount of the clothing. I worry for this. I worry for this a lot. So, there's nothing else in this collection that could boost up this price. Not that I'm aware of. Could we see some more camouflage skins in the near future? Probably. We could maybe see like a jacket or something. But will that have an impact on any of these? Most likely no. So the kilt could be in trouble. You might sit there and think, oh, but it's an in-demand, popular, expensive set right now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's got excess purchases. I would be worried about this. And how long will the fad of, oh wow, I can dress up as Cal, how long will that last? I am a bit unsure on that. I am not fully invested into it. I'm probably not going to be putting down a big buy order in this. I'm unsure. And then you got these 2 pieces, and they've sold fairly reasonably alright, but these are very likely going to suffer as well. Will it always be pretty bad? I don't think so, but just be cautious. It's sold the most out of everything here. And then we look at the Azul boots. Now, the best thing I can compare the Azul boots with, well, first of all, as I said, boot skins, they tend to be very reliable. They tend to be always in the positive. But this is actually the very last piece for the Azul collection. Last year, we very randomly got the gloves being accepted. This year, we got the boots. The gloves sold at just over 12,000, so 12,644. All right, that's cool. Now they're up 267%. Ha. So yeah, that had a great demand to it, and that 99-cent skin became $3.63. Very nice. This has sold less, and I'm under the impression that people do like boots more than gloves. I did ask. So, people, what I'm sitting here saying is, I reckon these boots are going to be a nice, comfortably gradual, nice investment that will just slowly increase in price. That's what I reckon will happen here. It looks very comfortable. It looks very chilled out. I'm going to do a very good buy order on it, but I'm actually contemplating going ahead and buying some of these. That is my potential answer. Out of everything here, I was wanting to buy into these, just to point out, I really did. But the fact that Diva Dan's probably not going to be making any armour anytime soon leads me to believe impatience will take place and people will start dumping them. So I might as well just do the buy order. So I'm sticking with the buy order on these. I am probably going to go ahead and buy some Azul boots. And that's my answer. Now, if you were to quickly go and see all of the skins that were abnormal last night, Black Gold boots, very heavily invested into. Yeah, people got strong thoughts with this. And then we have the Blackout SAR, similar pattern. Strong support all the way up to around $2.10. This is a $2.49 skin. I'm pretty sure it's going to be alright. Now we see the Pixel Pants, 845 requests to buy. This is a $1.99 skin, and as you can see, the support is there up to around $1.50. But I wonder how long it'll hold on for. That's the main question. And then you've got the hoodie, that's fairly similar. Support going all the way up to about $1.50 for a $1.99 skin. That's perfectly fine, but again, will it hold? Knights Templar, 617 requests to buy. This is a $1.99 skin. The bulk of the buy orders going all the way up to about $1.30. Not as much support there. And in a very similar pattern, yep, the bulk of the buy orders here for the face masks are around $1.30. There is this extra bit here. I guess someone's just assuming there might be more value in the face mask than the chest plate. That's fine, that's fine. And then we got the Molten Visage wooden door. Something's climbing on my arm. Oh, it's the moth. Hey, I got him. He was climbing on my arm. So, right, as we can see here, the bulk of the bilders are only gone up to about $1.50. Yes, there's a $3 skin. It's probably not looking very good, is it? And then we got the Dead Souls door, and I've already shown it. So they got around 200 requests to buy. The bulk of the bilders only gone up to around 90 cents for a $2 skin. That has no future. It's screwed. Unless, with the sheer lack of purchases, someone turns it around later on and manipulates the price, which we have seen quite a lot of recently. So, goodbye, abnormals. Actually, no, let's just close you up for now. So, yeah, my hopes are with the black gold. But you know what else I could sit here and say? That's not a bad shout. JPEG. JPEG could potentially be seeing some things today. So, we'll add you. JPEG. JPEG kilt mainly. Now, there's not many of them on the market, are there? I have got a very good buy order in these. I have bought a few of them. So, yeah, let's see. With that, gentlemen, let's just take a quick peek at the front page. Everything looking perfectly normal. Not sure what else I can talk about. Remember to keep an eye on the workshop. Remember to keep an eye on accepted in game. What I also could quickly talk about is that scmm now has a Discord. And if you want to be alerted, you have to follow scmm here, and you have to follow the instructions. This is if you want the scmm bot to work on your server. So we've got this all set up over here now. So if I just scroll down, store updates is what I need, and then item definitions, workshop submissions, loads of very nice things that you can add to your server now. But the main thing is it will alert you when new skins have appeared, and that's what we need. Perfect. So, why don't we take a real quick look and see how that trophy's doing at the moment. Oh dear. Right, so someone bought this for over $100. Someone bought this for like $112. Very, very recently. And I will warn you over and over and over again, do not buy this. It was given away for free. We are very likely going to be receiving this again in another Twitch Rivals event in the near future. Maybe we'll see one in December or January time. Seems to be every 4 months. Don't buy this. It's not special. We will be seeing another very similar thing like this appearing eventually again. It was given away for free. It's not worth $100+. It's not a rare collector's item. The very second you buy this, it becomes instantly non-tradable, non-marketable. You'll never get your money back. You'll never be able to sell it. Don't care for the buy orders. These are trolls. You cannot sell to them. They're just there to trick you, alright? Do not buy this. It's not rare. It's not valuable. I don't know how many times I have to say it, and yet people still buy it. It's not worth the 70% comfort, alright? With that, I think I've talked about everything. Blackouts are very interesting. It only sold 22,000. I've compared it with the rest of the Blackout set. I've compared it to the likes of the Opsar. Blackout, with its appearance, definitely caused the Night Watch to drop value. As we can see, it's down 18% now. And with the Opsar, definitely lost a lot of value fairly quickly. It was selling for around $3.50 before this appeared. Now it's selling for around $2.76. I think everybody's going to be wanting this, and I think it's going to do quite well. So, gentlemen, it has just gone past 7:30. I've talked for about 20 minutes. I hope everything was useful to you. I now have to entertain my chat until the Rust rotation happens. So, chat, shall we do some skin giveaways and whatnot? Will that keep you happy? And for you, let's go find out what appears. So yeah, we've got to keep an eye out for the thing. Oh, store rotation. Where? Okay. Alright, okay, right. So, yeah, it's exactly with what I thought. They just picked out skins from last year. Yeah, so they picked out from, yeah, they've gone with last week's big list again and some new ones. So, Milho Free, yeah, so this is old. Glister Crossbow, is that old? Well done, Samota. Yep, that's old. So, and this is new, typical. So instead of getting the garage door camouflage, we got this instead, but that's still good. That's still good. So this is typical. This is typical. That's typical. That's typical. That's okay. Are we getting? We're getting a door collection. Furnished room door, airlock room door. All right. That thing I queried about a month ago's become a reality. But no clothing and armour. No black gold tier 2. Depression has set in. And I'm very upset. Oh, damn it. Anyway, we were talking about Christmas skins and items, but now we have current skins and items to do. So I'm going to do my buy orders now, and I'll be back in a bit. Didn't want to have all of that up there, did I? So, we've waited for quite a bit. Now we've got the Azul boots. I did a very strong buy order. So I did to the equivalent of like 75 cents here, and I did another one to the equivalent of like 85 cents on the second buy order. I bought these. Just want to point that out. Sorry, we're talking about things. Yeah, I went ahead and bought 30 of them. I felt confident in that. We bought some extra things because we're doing a rust or rotation giveaway section. You know, we've been waiting for 2 hours. We had to have some fun. Anyway, so yeah, Azul boots. I feel like they're going to be a nice, slow, gradual investment. I feel like they're going to be perfectly fine as time goes on. Sounds good. I bought a bunch. I'm happy with that. I did an extra buy order that I'm very confident with. I'm going to leave it as is. I honestly do think these are going to be very nice, very gradual, much like the gloves. The gloves were perfect, and I think these are going to be right as well. Now, camouflage with my buy order. So, I could have just done USD. I'm an idiot. Right, so I did 75 cents and 85 cents. Yeah, perfect. Straight up. Right, so back over to here. I did to the equivalent of, I think, like 60 cents. So this here I did 52 pennies my currency. I think that's equal to 59 cents here. Yeah. So 59 cents is what I did. And then on my second buy order I did 69 cents. Because I am worried with these camouflage kilts. I think we've sold too many. It might be a problem. I'm going to monitor it perfectly. My buy orders I'll keep an eye on very strongly. It'll be fine. Now, with the camouflage vest, I offered lower. I offered like 50 cents and like 60 cents. Around 60 cents. Because you know how it normally plays out. The vest and the coffee can just aren't going to be invested to as much. So, yeah, the buy orders aren't looking as good compared to the kilt. Because the kilt is needed for all the core pieces. We know about this. So, that's needed to pair up with the tier 3 and the clothing. So, with that out of the way, let's go over to here. I mean, you can see I did my other buy orders here. So, unfortunately, no Black Gold Tier 2. I don't know what to think. I'm a bit disappointed in that. Quite disappointed. However, let's now look at the potential positives that we see here. So, we did see some older skins. Samota, very happy to see you get a new skin. Chat, go message Samota. Tell him congratulations. He's in my server. He speaks to me. He's nice. Mishka, so he was unlucky not to get his garage door accepted, but he has now got the Arctic Camouflage Door accepted, which will now mean this right here. Do you see that? This is probably going to get bought out. It's probably going to get bought out. I did a buy order. I expected this to happen. I anticipated that this was going to get accepted, and lo and behold, I did a buy order about a week or two ago. I've bought 4 of them. Could have bought more, but I reckon these are going to get bought out. Let's keep an eye on you. So, yeah, if you recall, when this appeared, that shot up, and everything, all of these other 2 shot up in price as well, because we were anticipating this likely happening. And now this has appeared and been accepted. Maybe we're going to see one for this in the future, huh? So, this might cause this to go up in price. Wildrum might have more fun now. He might have another video to make. So, yeah. That's potentially going to cause extra investment into the camouflage collection. Jimmick, congratulations in getting another Retro Blast skin accepted, that being the MP5. Slanosta with his reinforced collection. That's flourishing now. So that is our chat. It's our first large storage box. Wow! ever since graffiti storages, this is the first one. Because what did Face Punch turn around and say? Oh, we don't want to see collection. We want to see more independent large box skins from now on. Alright, that's cool. And they didn't accept any for about 4 weeks. But now we do, and now we have it, and now we're happy. So that's cool. And Cold Hunter. Cold Hunter, Cold Hunter, Cold Hunter. Cold Hunter is a winter-themed skin that always rises up in price during December. This is selling for $2.49. I wouldn't be surprised if it rises up as we enter December, and throughout December as we get closer to Christmas time. Wouldn't be surprised if it rises up in price even more. That is definitely something I'm going to keep an eye out for. So chat real quickly, just want to confirm, when did all of these come out? Because I think it's 1.5. It's another Complete the Sets 1.5. So this came out last year, June 14. Very nice. Congratulations, Slimeface. Glister Crossbow, as I said, congratulations to Samota. April 25 of earlier this year. This apparently exists. Yep, so we talked about this. This is a typical skin. This is also a typical skin. Congratulations to MDE. And of course, I was surprised to not see a tempered skin not being accepted last week. So this came out earlier this year, 18th of January. We needed something to represent the tempered collection. Well, lo and behold, we got an M249. And that's the second M249 skin of this year. So M249 tends to have fairly low gun demand because it's not super easy to get in game. And with not very high gun demand equals the price is not really going up that much, which equals probably not a good investment. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Reinforced large box, it's a typical skin. We took a look at this literally just this past Saturday. We anticipated this potentially being accepted. Lo and behold, it was. So cool. We showed off this as well. I was expecting either this or the version 2 of the Garage Door being accepted. They went with this instead. Now, I originally thought Mishka should probably hold out and wait to release this in December time. It doesn't matter, it's been accepted. So, what we have seen very recently though is the armor, because it was funny because like 3 people had the same idea during this week. I have a video for that. So maybe we're going to see camouflage armor and clothing potentially come out soon. Let's see if that rolls out. But does that mean he has to make a white one and a brown one as well? So what else do we have? Retro Blast MP5. Yep, that was of course a typical skin as well. Congratulations to Zimic. So yeah, chat. Did you buy Arctic Camo camouflage nets? Because they're going down in quantity. Price is going up. Yep. Literally. We literally just looked at it just a minute ago. Now it's shooting up. Buy orders going up. Yep. So now we can start talking about how good of an investment are each of these going to be. So, first of all, let's just quickly see the Rust store in browser. Yep, it's not showing anything. That's unfortunate. So, what is abnormal and what isn't? The only non-abnormal skins are Glister Crossbow and Retro Blast MP5. We have 6 abnormal skins. The Garage Door, Sheet Metal Door, the M249, this Sheet Metal Door, Cold Hunter Double Barrel Shotgun, and this large storage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 abnormal skins. Now we can start talking about the financial side of things. So, what are we going to want to do from here on now? Immediately, the first thing I can think of is, in the long term, this is going to be a great investment. Cold Hunter Double Barrel Shotgun. If you've seen my long-term investing video, I was actually showing that off earlier, and lo and behold, look, we're talking about the Cold Hunter stuff. So you probably want to take a look at my Rust Economy 101 Christmas Momentum Long-Term Investing Patterns video, because can you see that? Can you see that right there? This is so coincidental, but so helpful. Do you see how it kind of went down in price in October and then starts to shoot up when it hits December? The patterns usually happen all the time. So, yes, some of these might be down in price at the moment, but what do you reckon's going to happen during December? Yeah, So immediately, the double barrel shotgun gets me thinking, that's probably the best one. We have a $4 tempered M249. Right, let's just go take a look at all the M249 skins. Okay, that's not looking good, is it? And I immediately said the answer. M249 is pretty hard to get in game. It doesn't have a very good gun demand because it's awkward. You can't really get it in game that easily, and because of that, their skins tend to not go up in price that much. It's usually not a very good investment. Now, why did these get invested into a whole lot more? Well, probably because that looks very goofy and loads of people liked it compared to the amount that sold. And these two were the original ones that came out, and they were better off compared to that one. And then, yeah, for a while we didn't see any other new ones, just some ones that just weren't really that interesting, so everybody opted to go for these two. And as I said, with much like with the wooden door, everybody will have at least a skin for something like this, but they'll probably all stick to one skin, and either it's this or this, it seems. Even the black gold's gone down in price, which is unfortunate. But we got tempered here, and is tempered always desirable? It's been a very, it's a classic skin set. It's been around for a long time. Ever since we started off with the AK back in 2016, now we're still getting skins for it in 2022. Very nice to see. Congratulations to Milhouse. Sorry. Milho Frito. I can't pronounce it, mate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for calling you Milhouse as well. Sorry. But yeah. The weapons have fared quite alright in the past. But yeah, not very greatly here. Now, why is this down in price? It sold 90,000 plus. That's ridiculously oversaturated. But yeah, they tend to be pretty good skins that rise up in price for post-Christmas. But it's no guarantee. And with what I see right there, that's looking like not a very good investment. I reckon I'm just going to stick with like a $2 buy order on that. I'm not going to buy any of these. Now let's go through order, but I had to talk about this because I knew it wasn't going to be a very good thing to buy into. The Atomic Garage Door right here, as you can see. Atomic Garage Door. The Atomic set came out fairly... Oh god, yeah, that's all 2021 skins. They're not doing too good. Maybe we'll see Slimeface come back to it and start making more skins for the set again, because if you look in the work... Oh, it doesn't have all the other ones in the workshop. Alright, that's awkward. Can I see through here? I swear there was like armor and stuff. Yeah, he made armor. He made really cool armor and hoodies. Look at it. It's so cool. So maybe he'll come back to it and start updating these and making these version 2s and whatnot. It was a very cool design, very cool set, but just wasn't accepted. But now we've got the garage door. Maybe we'll see him come back to it and make them all version 2s. So that garage door... It doesn't glow, and the pattern I've seen recently of all the newest garage door skins is only the glow-in-the-dark one seems to hold up their price fairly well. And even then, this one's suffering, yeah, Bombshell suffering, even Bombshell. What I'm led to believe happened here is everybody noticed that guy pumping them up above $5, and loads of people started dumping them on the market. And now it's got far too many on the market, and now it's starting to suffer. Imagine if that guy never pumped it up. Maybe their price would have been a whole lot more stable. It's unfortunate, isn't it? But yeah, you got the likes of Toxic Dragon and Tiger Garage Door. But yeah, with so many Garage Door skins that have come out fairly recently, it's not looking good. So I do worry for that. I'm not considering that a safe investment. Airlock Door is now part of this named... door set. This is actually potentially the first door collection we're going to see. So we've had named storage collections, so Neon, Scientific, X-Point, Graffiti Storage that we literally just finished earlier this year. Now we've got a special named door collection, designated room doors. What other doors can you make that would work? Like Armory? Okay, that's one. Dressing room. Yeah, dressing room. But I reckon... Right, will people be invested into this? Is this a good idea? Because we talked about this when we were discussing the idea of them. Especially when I was talking with Mr. Micro. You could just set up your base to try and trick raiders, because in theory, if you give them all directions to where everything is, that's bad. But if you purposely make it all in the wrong order, you're going to waste their time, which is probably going to be helpful for you. So, yeah, maybe that would work out well. Let's see. I do like the idea of a named sheet metal door set. That does interest me, but let's just see how it plays out. Arctic Camouflage Net Door. So, the only thing that's going to probably make this go up in price is if we see another door for this. Now, I was really hoping to see Camouflage Net Garage Door version 2 being accepted. It was never accepted. This would have caused this and this to go up in price. Will this cause this to go up in price? I'm not sure, but this would definitely cause this to go up in price. I know for that. But what's going to cause this to go up in price? Maybe if we see a garage door being accepted. But honestly, this could very easily end up like this garage door. This camouflage net door. Sorry, I've got garage in my head. Sorry. So yeah, this might be a problem. So as an investment, it's abnormal. We don't need to rush into it. Let's just wait and see how things play out. But I am looking at it, and I think I don't need to. I think I'm going to avoid buying them, or at the very least, of course, remember, wait until Wednesday or Thursday. Wait until then. But it very likely could end up like the green one. Now we've got the Glister crossbow. Glister Collections had some fun fairly recently because, of course, we've seen the insanity with the pants and the hoodies and whatnot. Lots of pumping's been happening just a few weeks ago, but that's all died off now. Glister as a whole, I'm very happy for Samota. I know him. He's a very nice guy. He subbed to me once. That was nice. But will this crossbow make any difference to the collection? No. And how have crossbow skins behaved fairly recently? Well, the comics is doing alright. That was a theory. We said because it's pure white, people in the snowy Arctic regions are probably going to want it with their full whiteout set. So that had a home. But even the likes of the glow-in-the-dark crossbow suffered badly. So I don't have high hopes in terms of being an investment. The Glister crossbow probably isn't the one. I'm sad to say. Reinforced large box. It is a glow-in-the-dark large storage. It doesn't point that out that it glows in the dark. How about if we quickly refresh? Maybe we'll get some more details. But that reinforced large box does glow. We looked at it on Saturday. I've seen it with my own eyes. It's not super colourful and whatnot, but if you want a nice independent storage, maybe. But all we have to work with recently is the graffiti storage. That's all we have. Maybe we're going to start seeing some Halloween storages. I do expect that to happen. But yeah. And damn, they're down in price. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. We are starting to see a trend now with rust skin prices going down. The autumn season is rolling in and prices look like they're starting to slowly go down. It's not looking good. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Remember, that's abnormal as well. So this, they're abnormal. We don't need to rush. We can do our buy orders, see what the support looks like, then consider doing a buy order. Sound good? Retroblast MP5. Well, the MP5s recently. Oh no! Damn it. There's no positivity. So honestly, the only thing I think's going to fare well is probably if this really kicks off as a collection, then that could work out well. But the only positive I can potentially see out of all of here is the Cold Hunter double barrel shotgun. Purely based from what I've seen in the past with Cold Hunter skins. And all you need as a proof is my extra long video. But if you want to get the right link, the right position, if you could just skip to about like 55 minutes in, you will see the talk about Cold Hunter. Because this is me reflecting based on the fact that all winter, Christmas and cold themed related skins rise up in price the very second we start to hit December. So I do have high hopes that this will do alright when it's December time, but we've still got October and November time to get through. That's not very fun to wait, is it? So we might have a bit of a problem. I really am disappointed we didn't see any armour skins come out of this week. But in all fairness, last week did have a whole bunch of clothing and armour. So that's fine. I don't know what's going on in regards to Black Gold Tier 2. Maybe they're going to hold it out for Wipe Day. So not next week, but the week after that. Sounds weird, I know. Face punchers just doing what they feel like. Alright? Black Gold Tier 2 did sell very, very well. But sometimes these things happen. But we did see Black Gold boots appear last week. I still think that's a teaser that it's still coming. Is this cope? Kinda. But guys, honestly, the only things I can consider potentially being a profit are abnormal skins, so I'm not going to rush into buying them. Only this I see, like, I can actually appoint a good position for in the future. I can't guarantee this is going to work. Like, what we got the furnace door accepted very recently. How is that furnace door going to rise up in price? Gentlemen, hang on a minute. Is that furnace door going to rise up in price? Because now it's a collection. So that's down by 48%. Is this going to rise up in price? There's only 22 of them in the market. Maybe I should do a buy order. Yeah, and now people watching my chat are doing buy orders. So this didn't sell that many, did it? It sold it sold 17,000, but there's hardly any of them on the market. There's only 22. Well, there you go. We have a new sheet metal door collection potentially on the horizon. So far, there's only 2 skins, but maybe we're going to start seeing more. What else could you have? Armory, dressing room, music room, pool room, yeah, recreation. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be super in demand either. So yeah, that's the week. Didn't get what I wanted. Well, I did like this. I did want this, right? I did want that because I'm invested into the Arctic camouflage rugs. I'm going to make a very nice profit. I'm very happy inside. So yeah, I saw that appear and I was like, that sounds pretty good. I reckon we'll see either the garage door of this, and it happened, and now I'm going to make a very nice, comfortable profit. I'm very happy inside. So, gentlemen, I have no idea what's going to be happening with next week, but this was technically a continuation of Complete the Sets with 1, 2, and 3 older skins. 3 old skins and 5 typical skins. That is the week. Best of luck to everybody. I don't know what else to mention. I already showed you that I went ahead and bought some of those things. Actually, let's just go take a look at the rug once more. Hello, rug. $31 on the market. $9.20. Buy order's gone up to $7.60. Yep, that was expected. That was expected. It's exactly how the green one played out when the green door appeared. So yeah, have fun. Try and find some positivity. Chat, do you have any questions? Any questions, chat? Chat, do you want another giveaway? Is that what you really want? Chat, are we going to do another giveaway? Ghoulie, not you. So, if you're interested, every Rust Door rotation, every Thursday, once I've done my talking, we do giveaways. And next week, it looks like we've got a decent batch of skins, because I'll buy something from the current week, and then we'll give it away, and then I'll have to trade it next week because of the 7-day cooldown. But yeah, I constantly give away skins in my streams because I have far too many and I don't want to become a hoarder. So, best of luck to everybody. This is the new week. 6 abnormal skins, 2 regular skins. It's a bit iffy, but let's see how this plays out.